while emotion is the language of the unconscious mind. Everybody got it? If you got to say, all right. Okay? Logic is what you think, right? Versus what you feel. Okay? What we feel is the emotion. Okay? What we feel is the emotion. What we think is the actual logic. Okay? So oftentimes our hearts can be very, very deceiving, right? Oftentimes it can be like, okay, I'm on the road, and now I don't know how many people did this today, but keep it real. You probably been on the road, somebody probably cut you off, and you was ready to curse them out, wasn't y'all? Right? Said, yep, boom. I knew it had to be somebody, right? You was ready to cuss them out. That person did nothing to you, right? Except cut you off and put your life in danger, of course. Okay? But you cursing them out does exactly what? Nothing for you. Right? What does it do to them? Nothing. So what's the logic? Right? Is it logical to curse someone out? Or are you driving your blood pressure up? Right? Think about that, right? You're getting ready to sit there and go off on a person that you don't know. And they could have made an honest mistake on the road. And you end up ready to curse them out and give them a piece of your mind. See, I'm pretty selfish when it comes to this because I don't want to give anybody a piece of my mind. I'm going to let that sink in. I'm not trying to give you a piece of my mind. It's all the mind I got. Why would I give you a piece of it? Right? Because the more I give away, the more I lose. I'm not looking to lose my mind. That makes sense? You might want to write that one down. That was good. Right? So you don't want to lose your mind by continuously giving someone a piece of your mind because they make you upset. You don't. I'll tell you guys a story. I was driving down Route 130 where I live in Cinnaminson. This is some years ago, the summertime. This is guy, he's driving on a Harley Davidson right in front of me. And as he's driving, I'm about 20 feet away from him. I drive a Ford Expedition. I'm coming around the circle. I'm going into the shop right. And the guy is honking his horn, flipping me the bird, all of that. Like, I'm like, whoa, hold up now. Like, somebody is upset. I think he thought I was going to hit him. Because you know, in the mirror, it says objects may seem closer than they appear. So I'm sitting there, I'm looking at this man. I'm like, yo, there's something wrong with this guy. So I have this great idea. I'm going to follow this man. Yeah, I followed him. I followed him all the way to his parking spot. I know Daisy looking at me like, you crazy. I do stuff like that sometimes, right? I followed him right to his parking spot, and I blocked him in, and I rolled the window down. He gets off his bike. As he gets off his bike, he took off his helmet, he fumbled it. Took his glasses off, fumbled that too. Took his necklace dropped, his phone dropped. I think he was a little startled. He didn't expect me to follow him. So oftentimes when you curse somebody out, you don't expect them to follow you now. Right? Now you got to back up what you said. But as I rolled the window down and he started to begin to say what he had to say, he then goes and says, you're coming around all fast. I'm on a bike. You need to watch where you're going. I'm on a bike. And he's going and going and going and going and going. And I'm just listening and listening and listening. And as he finished, I said, sir, may I speak? He says, yeah, what? I said, I was never going to hit you. I said, I'm conscious of my brothers and sisters on the road. I was never going to hit you. I had complete control of the vehicle. I was never going to hit you. I said, I love you. And he stopped. And he said, man, I'm sorry. You know, I just get nervous. And I said, man, in my mind, I'm like, this dude just really needed some love, right? Because a negative cannot drive out a negative. Only positivity can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love could do that. And I'm sitting there saying, like, man, if you're that nervous, then maybe you shouldn't be riding a Harley Davidson, brother. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that is not the best thing for you. Maybe you shouldn't be on a bike, right? But what was more important? Me giving him a piece of my mind or sharing the love that I have in my heart, right? Because he needed it at that moment. It's awareness, people. How can we be more aware of our actions? How can we be more aware of who we are? Because I was not going to sit here and come out of character for a stranger. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Share this video with your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your grandpa, abuela, abuelo. Share with everybody, right? You want more inspirational content? Make sure you hit the notification button so you get all the inspirational content that you need daily. Let's go. When we change the mind, we change the game.